The American Constitution. The rules and limits of this document exist to control our government and restrain its power to make laws, so that no law has the ability or power to infringe upon any of the rights and freedoms of the people of the United States of America, and is made up as 27 amendments of the Constitution. 1 through 10 are called the Bill of Rights. First Amendment, 1791, guarantees the right to the freedoms of speech, press, and religion, protects the right to petition the government. Second Amendment, 1791, guarantees the people's right to own and bear arms for their defense. Third Amendment, 1791, citizens cannot be forced to quarter soldiers during times of peace. Fourth Amendment, 1791, citizens cannot be forced to subject themselves to seizure and search without a search warrant and probable cause. Fifth Amendment, 1791, prohibits abuse of governmental authority in legal procedures, establishes rules for indictment by eminent domain and grand jury, guarantees the due process rights, protects citizens from self-incrimination and double jeopardy. Sixth Amendment, 1791, guarantees fair and speedy jury trial and the rights to know the accusation, the accuser, and to find counsel and witnesses. Seventh Amendment, 1791, reserves individuals' rights to jury trial depending on the civil case, and cases already examined by not be reopened by another court. Eighth Amendment, 1791, forbids exorbitant bails and fines and punishment that is unusual or cruel. Ninth Amendment, 1791, reserves the rights of citizens which are not specifically mentioned by the U.S. Constitution. 10th Amendment, 1791, reserves powers that are not given to the U.S. government under the Constitution, nor prohibited to a state of the U.S., to the people and the states. 11th Amendment, 1795, states sovereign immunity. States are protected from suits by citizens living in another state or foreigners that do not reside within the state. Ratified February 7, 1795. 12th Amendment, 1804, modifies and clarifies the procedure for electing vice presidents and presidents. 13th Amendment, 1865, except as punishment for criminal offense, forbids forced slavery and involuntary servitude. 14th Amendment, 1868, details Equal Protection Clause, Due Process Clause, Citizenship Clause, and clauses dealing with the Confederacy and its officials. 15th Amendment, 1870, reserves citizens the suffrage rights regardless of their race, color, or previous slave status. 16th Amendment, 1913, reserves the U.S. government the right to tax income. 17th Amendment, 1913, establishes popular voting as the process under which senators are elected. 18th Amendment, 1919, denies the sale and consumption of alcohol. 19th Amendment, 1920, reserves women's suffrage rights. 20th Amendment, 1933, also known as the Lame Duck Amendment, establishes date of term starts for Congress, January 3rd, and the President, January 20th. 21st Amendment, 1933, details the repeal of the 18th Amendment. State laws over alcohol are to remain. 22nd Amendment, 1951, limit the terms that an individual can be elected as president, at most 2 terms. Individuals who have served over 2 years of someone else's term may not be elected more than once. 23rd Amendment, 1961, reserves the right of citizens residing in the District of Columbia to vote for their own electors for presidential elections. 24th Amendment, 1964, citizens cannot be denied the suffrage rights for not paying a poll tax or any other taxes. 25th Amendment, 1967, establishes the procedures for a successor of a president. 26th Amendment, 1971. Reserves the right for citizens 18 and older to vote. 27th Amendment, 1992. Denies any laws that vary the salaries of Congress members until the beginning of the next terms of office for representatives.